look at this engine right now. This crazy built RB. Alright. This is a Series 1 RB. Built twice, so it's a Series 2. Just kidding. Series 1, not Neo. I was too broke to go Neo, but I don't know. I think I'm kind of glad I went with S1. I like hydraulic lifters. You need to fucking shim the buckets and lifters every time, like every fucking 20,000 miles, whatever. It's not like I drive them much anyway, but whatever. Built bottom end CP pistons, mainly rods, ACL bearings. It's a 87 millimeter now instead of 86 because of whatever things happened and a ring lens decided to go. Lost compression 5 and 6. Rebuilt it this time. It's a GTX 3076 Garrett. Twin scroll T3 manifold, so it's a divided rear housing. Spools super quick. Twin wastegates. They're actually, it's dual dumps. Let's see if we can get one in there. Check them out. Look, they look like shotguns. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, they're right there, right there. That's the dump tubes. Anyway, yeah, the very good turbo spools. That's it. Pretty much fully spooled at 20 psi at like 3,800 RPMs. Fucking crazy. Nissan Quest alternator, stock alternator shit out, so I had to upgrade to that. Had to make a bracket for it. Ross harmonic dampener. For the clutch, I have spec twin disc. Unsprung for the transmission. It's RB25 transmission. Running shockproof. Redline oil. That's like really the best oil you could put in the RB transmissions or any Nissan transmissions. Redline oil or modal, pretty much any name of that. Or some Amsoil is good too, but none of that O'Reilly is just random BS because it's gonna mess up your synchros. Anyway, let's keep going. Freddy intake, Freddy fuel rail, with a throttle body. I had to modify it. It leaks boost. I'm crazy about doing boost leak tests. I'll make sure my turbo, make sure I'm getting all the boost first, and make sure it's not messing up my tune. And honestly, if you have crazy boost leaks, your turbo is going to be as efficient. Your turbo is going to be spooling later on in the RPM range, and you're just making it work harder when it could be like fully efficient for what it's built for. Anyway, the throttle body leaked boost between the shaft and actual body, so I had to machine it. I messed up 3 throttle bodies, but that one is the final version. Pretty much what you gotta do is machine it, insert the throttle body shaft, put O-rings in there so it seals. It has to have tension against the throttle body and the actual shaft, and then it will actually hold the boost. Grease it up a little bit. Works fine. Works excellent. Been to multiple drift events. I test it usually before every drift event to make sure it's good. It's been fine. Vibrant catch can. I'm not sure which one it is, but it's nice. My buddy recommended it. Shout out to Logan. Otherwise, it's a zero lift, really old school engine swap for S13 with solid aluminum mounts. So this engine is solid, like one-piece drive shaft. I wouldn't do anything else about that. Anyway, the story with the intake too. Those Freddy intakes, they leak. You gotta machine them. You gotta make sure they don't leak. And that's why I also do a boost leak test, because they will leak either coolant or boost, and they don't seat very well with the injector O-rings too. And the boost will be actually leaking by the injector O-rings, so you gotta make sure you're good. The fuel rail actually was really nice. I mean, can't really mess up a fuel rail. Fuel rail is a fuel rail. The fuel comes in. I mean, unless they messed up on the machining part, there's not much issues with fuel rail. It's just a straight through. It's like, I don't even know what diameter. It's like a 1/2 inch of diameter. and it's just all the way through. You can't really mess it up. Fuel rail is a fuel rail. It's running ID 1300 injectors, and then I have a 320 LPH pump. I'm running E85 too. It's pretty much maxing out the pump kinda. It's made 520. It's probably the limit. I probably could make maybe 550, and that's gonna max out the pump. If I get any more higher in the boost, it'll max out the pump. This is my front bash bar. Huge. My buddy built it for me. I kind of designed it, but he built it. He did the final, welding it, and my other buddy painted it. It's crazy overkill, but I've ran without a bash bar for 3 years, and I was like, alright, this is like cheap insurance, practically. I have too much invested in upfront for it to get in a crash and just pretty much throw everything away if it's a bad crash. For the oil cooler, it's a G Plus oil cooler, eBay oil cooler. A lot of RB guys in the forums recommended it, said it's a great oil cooler, because I was gonna go with Mishimoto, but they're like, hey, it's China. China it's probably assembled in the same plant, just rebranded. I made sure there's no dirt in. I blew it out essentially. I hooked up a compressed air, made sure everything's clean. There's no debris or anything there. Cleaned the lines, made the lines shorter. Cleaned the lines. It's a thermostatic sandwich plate. I took it apart, make sure there's nothing in there, assembled it back together, boiled hot water, put it in the hot water, made sure it opens, make sure everything works, assembled it, ran 2 vents with it, works awesome. Daily drove it, works awesome. Lets the oil warm up, opens up, starts cooling it down. I have a fan for it too, just an eBay fan, works good, no issues. That's the little off topic from the oil cooler. This is my new G35 or 350Z axles that I'm going to be putting in, because I've been destroying axles lately. And then the ones in the car right now, trashed. They're trashed. Yeah, you shouldn't do that at all. No, everything's tight on there. It's just inside the I don't even know what to call it. It's like a cup that bolts to the diff. Anyway, this is what happens. I hope you guys can see it. It's a huge pit. That's from all the clutch kicking and everything. It pretty much destroys the inside. Yeah, right here. There's a crack here. Giant crack here. So hopefully switching to G axles will fix that, because I'm really sick of rebuilding axles. I rebuilt them because it's only one side then wears. I'll usually flip this over to the other side, and then you'll run a little bit on the other side a little bit, but yeah, a few clutch kicks and that's it. It's just too weak, and it's old. It's 20 years old metal. It's bound to happen. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my new radiator to show up, and then hopefully I can head up next drift day. Or actually, before that, I have an event coming up on the 4th, so hopefully I can make it to that. A lot to do, and not a lot of time. And I still gotta figure out if this is what causing the lean issue. I hope it is, because I took out my fuel filter, and it wasn't terribly dirty. It was a little dirty, but I don't think it would have caused it. I can take it apart and inspect it and make sure if there's any dirt in there. That's what's nice about it. So I just take it apart, clean it, put it back together. Never have to spend money on a fuel filter again. It's nice. Alright, I think this is, I'm done for this vlog for now. If you guys have any questions, ask me. I'm gonna try to reply as much as I can. If you have questions about RBs, I'll try to help you. I'm not gonna say I know a lot, but I know some. But yeah, this is that torque plate that I had somebody make for me. This is my own torque plate, so if any of you guys need your engines rebuilt, RBs rebuilt, or actually any Datsun L series engines, this will work too. If you need that, hit me up. I'll make stuff work. We'll work out a deal. Don't worry. I don't know how it was because I had to make. I couldn't find one, so I was like, man, I'm building an engine. I want to do it right. So I was like, ah. So I had to get my one made just for me, for my engine. So it was a little expensive, but it is what it is now. Alright, guys.